Hollywood is a place where stars shine brightly, but it's also a realm filled with hidden tensions, controversies, and stories that often get swept under the rug. One of the most famous and divisive feuds in the entertainment industry is the complicated relationship between actress Megan Fox and Transformers director Michael Bay. The tale begins in 2009, when Fox's career seemed to be on the rise, and the first two Transformers movies had catapulted her to stardom. However, a series of public comments about Bay would soon make headlines and significantly alter the trajectory of her career. The early days of the Fox-Bay relationship. Megan Fox's rise to fame was meteoric, with her breakout role in Transformers 2007, turning her into a household name. Her portrayal of the tough and beautiful Michaela Baines made her an instant favorite among fans of the blockbuster franchise. The sequel, Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen 2009, was equally successful, but behind the scenes, things were beginning to unravel. In a candid interview with Wonderland magazine in 2009, Fox shocked the world by making some serious allegations about Michael Bay, the director who had helped launch her career. She didn't hold back, making comparisons between Bay and infamous historical figures. Fox revealed that she felt Bay behaved on set like a Napoleon and suggested he aimed to create a madman persona, claiming that he wanted to emulate the reputation of Adolf Hitler. She said he's like Napoleon and he wants to create this insane, infamous madman reputation. He wants to be like Hitler on his sets, and he is. He's a nightmare to work for. What followed was an unflattering description of Bay's personality. According to Fox, when Bay wasn't in director mode, he was actually awkward and hopelessly awkward, with no social skills at all. Despite her harsh words, Fox did express a kind of sympathy for Bay, claiming that his awkwardness made him endearing in a way. However, the damage had been done. The interview painted a picture of a director who ruled with an iron fist, creating a toxic working environment. The fallout: Fox removed from Transformers 3. Fox's comments quickly made waves in Hollywood. By the time Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen hit theaters, Fox's relationship with Bay had soured, and the friction became too much for the franchise to ignore. Fox's remarks about Bay seemed to be the final straw. In the aftermath of the interview, Fox was unceremoniously dropped from the third Transformers film, Transformers: Dark of the Moon 2011, with the role of Michaela Baines recast. In an attempt to downplay the situation, Michael Bay responded to Fox's comments in an interview with GQ, stating that he wasn't hurt by the actress's words. He claimed that Fox was known for making such remarks to stir the pot, and that it wasn't personal. Bay explained, "I wasn't hurt because I know that's just Megan. Megan loves to get a response, and she does it in kind of the wrong way." As for the complaints about the long working hours, Bay offered an apology of sorts, admitting that movies are not always warm and fuzzy, and that as a director, his focus was on getting the job done. "I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry I made you work 12 hours. I'm sorry that I'm making you show up on time," he said, perhaps trying to smooth over the tense situation. Fox's additional allegations: the Bad Boys 2 incident. Megan Fox didn't stop at just criticizing Michael Bay's leadership on the Transformers sets. She continued to air grievances about her early career, particularly an incident from her time as an extra on the set of Bad Boys 2, 2003, which was also directed by Bay. Fox claimed that when she was just 15 years old, she was asked to dance underneath a waterfall in a bikini, cowboy hat, and 6-inch heels. At the time, she was still in 10th grade. This revelation added to the growing narrative of Fox as a young actress subjected to inappropriate behavior in the entertainment industry. In many ways, her comments would later be seen in the context of the growing #MeToo movement, which sought to shine a light on the mistreatment of women in Hollywood and beyond. Fox's story about her Bad Boys 2 experience was not the only one to surface during this period. The actress also recounted how, during her Transformers audition, Bay allegedly made her wash his Ferrari while he filmed her. While Bay has denied these claims, the allegations further solidified Fox's image as a woman who had been mistreated and objectified in Hollywood. The rise of the #MeToo movement and the reappraisal of Fox's words. In 2017, the hashtag #MeToo movement became a cultural force, with women across the world sharing their stories of harassment, abuse, and gender-based discrimination. The movement empowered many women in the entertainment industry to speak out about their experiences, including Fox. As a result, many of the interactions Fox had with Michael Bay and the comments she made about him were re-examined through the lens of the hashtag #MeToo era. The Bad Boys 2 and Transformers stories were revisited, and while no one was claiming that Fox had been sexually assaulted by Bay, her accounts took on a different meaning in light of the growing awareness of systemic sexism and harassment in Hollywood. Fox had endured a great deal of mistreatment, and her outspokenness about it was seen in a new, more sympathetic light. In 2020, Fox took to Instagram to clarify her previous statements, particularly the one about Bay's treatment of her. She acknowledged that she had been through some genuinely harrowing experiences in a ruthlessly misogynistic industry, but emphasized that her encounters with Bay were not sexual in nature. Fox wrote, "When it comes to my direct experiences with Michael, I was never assaulted or preyed upon in what I felt was a sexual manner." In some ways, Fox's Instagram post was an attempt to distance herself from the ongoing conversations about abuse in Hollywood while still being honest about the difficulties she faced. By that time, Fox had already moved on to other projects, including starring in the 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot, which was produced by none other than Michael Bay himself. A complicated relationship. Despite their public fallout, the relationship between Megan Fox and Michael Bay seems to have cooled off over time. By 2020, Fox had starred in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles films, and the two appeared to be on better terms, professionally at least. Bay posted stills of Fox smiling during her Transformers audition, which could have been a subtle acknowledgement of their shared history and perhaps even a sign of reconciliation. It's unclear whether the two ever directly discussed the events that transpired in the early 2000s, but their paths have diverged in many ways. Bay has continued to direct action-packed blockbusters, while Fox has moved on to other projects, including her work in television and film outside of the blockbuster circuit. However, their past serves as a reminder of the power dynamics that exist within Hollywood. Fox's comments and the fallout that followed reveal a broader issue in the entertainment industry: how women are often forced into uncomfortable situations, objectified, and silenced. While Fox's words were harsh, her decision to speak out eventually helped to spark an important conversation about the treatment of women in the industry, the complexities of Hollywood's power struggles. The story of Megan Fox and Michael Bay is not just a tale of celebrity drama. It's a reflection of the often toxic nature of Hollywood, where power dynamics and egos clash behind the scenes. What started as a simple critique of a director turned into a broader conversation about sexism, harassment, and the treatment of women in the entertainment industry. In the end, Megan Fox's public comments about Michael Bay may have been seen as a career-damaging move at the time, but in the context of today's evolving conversations about abuse and harassment, her words now carry a different weight. It serves as a reminder that despite the glamorous nature of Hollywood, the industry is still grappling with many of the same issues that affect society at large. As for Michael Bay, his legacy as one of Hollywood's most successful directors will likely remain untarnished by this feud. But the controversy surrounding his relationship with Fox will always be a part of his story. For Megan Fox, her career has had ups and downs, but she has emerged as a resilient figure in Hollywood, continuing to speak out about the industry's flaws while also finding success in her own way. Hollywood may not be perfect, but stories like this one show us that it's more important than ever to question the power structures that exist within it, and to ensure that everyone has a voice in the conversation. And there you have it, the messy, wild, and surprisingly complex saga of Megan Fox and Michael Bay. If you enjoyed diving into this behind-the-scenes chaos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. Let's chat. Until next time, keep your popcorn ready and your drama meter on high.